are you saying if he does it in the Champions League and then in the Euros, he's gonna go on to do even more?
No, he could already certify himself as a one of the top best players of all time. I said that about Pirlo when Pirlo had that run in AC Milan in the Champions League run, and then when he did it in the World Cup, I was like, he's one of the great players of all time.
Yeah,
that's extreme.
No, but
because Pogba went all the way to the final of the Champions League and then went and won the World Cup. Why don't you have him like that then?
And he went and he played the final of the Euros too. Don't forget that.
2016.
Yeah,
Pogba had a way better career than Jude Bellingham until now. Like, but you don't even. But you say if Jude Bellingham just does this and then something in the Euros, that's it, done. Best players, what?
No,
you know what he means? His name in the argument.
Why isn't Pogba's name in the argument then?
Pogba World Cup had other factors.
Yes,
he had
he wasn't the standout guy.
He had a player that we think already is cementing himself as one of the top 5 players of all time. He had that in his team.
Who did Pirlo have in his team? That was on anywhere near that level. Totti? No,
are we doing this? No, are we doing this?
What?
No.
Italy 06.
I love that team.
That's one of the best Italian teams ever, bro. How's it going, people? Welcome back to the GalacticOz Podcast. How you doing, boys?
Doing good, bro. Doing great.
This is perfect timing. I just heard his voice, I think, Wallah. Yeah. It's coming in right now.
93 points.
سنين.
That is madness, Wallah Abdullah.
يا دوب نحن قاعدين.
Congratulations, Wallah. You're going above average, so you're doing well. 90 points.
They're speaking about Abdullah's FPL team here. Abdullah's.
This I stunk up the place.
You stack up the place in now, Wallah. And before that,
because when I use my
another stinker, Wallah.
100 points.
We start already.
Yeah, we're starting now.
Yalla, there you go.
We're starting.
You're looking good in pink online.
We gotta go.
Biggest lie ever, Wallah.
Don't kick anything, Hasanen.
I'm angry with you, Wallah, because you give me excuses every time I call you, Wallah. I'm start calling you now.
And also, you come
yesterday
late.
and the day before.
Abdullah, man.
And you coming late now.
I wanted to play, man. What's this? I wanted to make my return.
What,
Sunday soccer, yeah.
First 22.
I'm 25. I'm 24.
No, as in,
No, just come.
the first 22 there.
Oh, is that what they say?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I thought it was first
I'm gonna get the
21
mic closer to you. Anyways, guys, before we get going, I don't know if we've even mentioned this, but we're filming this on Saturdays in Australian time. This is before any Premier League game, any La Liga game, any whatever weekend game happens. And this is, unfortunately, this is going to be the schedule going forward. So we're going to try and address some things that happened in the previous week and maybe predict some things that's happening in the next week. But the majority of the time is going to be probably generic football content or generic football news that's happening around the world. Anyways, first thing we have to address is the H Squared podcast has got some very positive feedback from everybody.
What, have you got any private messages on or something?
Of course, people
Did
want
you?
this, man.
Actually?
Of course, people want this, Hasanen.
I don't know. I had a thought, wallahi.
But they agreed on one thing that we all agreed on. There has to be a mediator. Otherwise, this is going to be
It'll be
complete mess.
Ravo, what do you think, Wallah, Ravo?
Do you know what I think about it? Instead of just me and him, I think I can the last segment of every episode we talk about a different topic. That thought crossed my mind, wallahi.
Just here on the podcast?
Yeah.
Why not? And there was a suggestion as well, Annie, for us to do a segment on the show of people just us reacting to people's comments and get them to send us questions and we react to that.
Why not?
Make it a bit more interactive.
Yeah,
but boys, wallahi, congratulations, man. This is good feedback.
Good feedback, yeah. Hey, I was watching the video that you sent me. The one.
That was a mess, yeah.
That was a mess. I've done it. See it?
Which video?
I didn't send it to them. I sent it to you and Hasanen only. That's it.
What
Yeah.
video?
Only the people that were involved.
Because we had like a hectic half an hour conversation.
At the end of the last episode,
yeah,
I muted everything, but that. Oh my god! Even
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
too
yeah.
much for you.
Send it back.
So bad, wallah.
I have to.
talking about
Amr told me.
Talk about women.
No, but proper topic. We're in.
Amr told me. Can guys and girls be friends?
Yes, wallah. You want to address that again or what? No.
We're deep, wallahi.
Enough is enough. Anyways, we addressed Abdullah's FPL team.
We haven't addressed that. What do you mean?
No,
What do you want to talk about, Abdullah? What do you want to talk about?
It's the greatest team of all time.
Shut up,
wallah.
wallahi.
Where are you?
Who's the highest?
I'm 58.
So what's everything
He's
about?
59.
Who? Say wallahi.
From 200.
He's coming for me, wallah.
From 200.
Bad, wallahi.
Damn, I'm on 120.
Like that, Wallah.
I'm on 120. I'll come for you.
It's nice, as a.
That's nice.
It's good to.
Because I was busy with Gaza, Wallah.
Because whoever says this game is
I did
hard to
not
get
play.
played, Wallahi, it is.
Yeah, it is.
You gotta get the timing of every. You gotta change plays at the right time, at the right. It's a tough game, bro.
You gotta do what you gotta do, you know what I mean?
Shut up, man.
Anyways, let's introduce the starting lineup. Hasanen, Abdullah, Simba, and we finally got Ravo back after a long time.
Wallah, I'm not gonna lie, boys. I missed this, man. I was listening to the last episode. I said, I should have been there, man.
Ravo, you excited to be here, yeah?
It's been a while, man.
Okay, Ravo, we have to address some things. Wallah.
Well, you're going to do something about it?
Let's go. Wallah. Let's go on
I
the
saw
beef.
this morning. I
wallah.
didn't even know about it. Wallah.
Hey, what's going on here, Ravo? Why they ditching the GalacticOz podcast and talking trophies on those awards, man?
Okay, first of all, what is the awards? I don't heard of it till this morning, by the way.
Bro, I got a message after the episode.
I know you got a message.
that.
So
But
wallah.
we're gonna continue the beef, wallah.
Nah, so pretty much there's Amari Gala on, yeah? So
What is it, Amari Gala?
So it's just to celebrate blackness in Melbourne and
Okay.
content creators and all of these.
And who is that the name of the thing?
Yeah, it's called the Amari Gala. So
Okay,
it's
fair
just a night where everyone dresses up. It's just, you know what it is? You don't really get those events. Yeah, it's a gala. So we haven't had that. So they're going to have that event on. And
It's an awards night.
it's awards night, pretty much.
Who's it organized by?
Yeah.
I'm not too sure.
I think it's
top
a
of
few
my
people.
head.
It's Incubate Foundation. It's Rhythm. It's the guys from that podcast. None of the
Rhythm,
AY, yeah, as well.
they're the DJing brothers, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all right.
African
I
Youth
know that.
Alliance. That's right.
Yeah.
African
I like
Youth
that.
Alliance. And I think that podcast that you went on, I can't remember.
Which one?
Called.
Disruption.
The one with
Oh, Disruption TD.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Shout out to
those
them.
guys as well.
Yeah.
But it's organized by them, and basically what happened is
They nominated their friends.
Not really, man. It's not really because the thing is, like, if more people shared it, more people would have been exposed.
About our thing, Soma?
I just
All
wanna
about-
ask-
all about that
I
thing.
want to ask
Hey.
you one thing. Do they know the Galacticos exist?
They do. That's why and they messaged and they said, they said the Galacticos is a fumble, but what happens is people send in their nominations. Yeah. So if obviously,
Nobody nominated us.
yeah. So if obviously you guys knew about it and then you guys shared it, right? You guys would have got the most.
So it's up to our people that support us.
Yeah. If you knew about it earlier, you could have been like, hey, I didn't know about it. Like I knew it like last.
What's the point of that awards? That means it's just closed off. They should make it
They
like all the content creators.
they're the ones getting paid. They should be observing what's hot and what's
Literally
not.
every single person who's making content.
And our end, we're not, to be honest, even from talking trophies and Galacticos, we're not as engaged if you think about it. Like,
Well, I don't want to be engaged. I just want them to call us out and then we say we're not interested.
That was the next thing I was gonna say.
That's all I want. Wallah.
Yeah,
I'm
gonna
not-
show up,
Hey,
man.
but boys, I'm not gonna hate on that. I wouldn't mind a night where I dress up, look nice,
No,
Kaz.
you're never getting
Do you know,
invited.
I know Hassanin would love that. Kaz, a night where you see, come on, bro. You're dressing
Wallahi,
up, tux, everyone's getting Come on, Kaz.
It would have been nice, Wallah, to get an invitation. Wallah, it would have been nice.
Yeah, 100%.
An invitation that we're never gonna answer to much.
You know how it is.
Nah,
Nah,
but
Wallah, we would have actually attended.
Yeah, it's good. It's gonna grow. Next year, I reckon they're gonna. It's first year, man, and I think, to be honest, I reckon I want to be hyped. The only thing because it's in Ramadan. That's it.
عزام ما تدخلنا في المواضيع دي والله.
Can I tell you guys something? We got Shaki, we got Craig Foster. We
why not, wallah?
We got freaking
Our weekly
Shaki-
views,
Shaki, he's
our weekly views are more than all the podcasts put together, wallah.
What do we have to do? Wallah, to get nominated.
I said, bro,
We're gonna get Donald
no
Trump,
one had a
wallah.
better year than Galacticos in Melbourne, in Australia even. So
I don't know.
Yeah, but you know what? Maybe it's a whole football thing. We'll talk about topics that a lot of females can't relate to.
It doesn't matter though.
Nah, I'm
Is
sure
it-
that's part of it.
Is it just a Melbourne thing or Australia-wide
it's
thing?
Melbourne thing. So it's the first year.
It's a Melbourne thing and it's a
I
few
was gonna
podcast
say,
things. That's it.
if they were gonna nominate
them shoot
anybody
our boys,
for-
man.
Of course, let them
Come on,
shoot.
man.
That's what I was gonna say.
Hey, don't forget, boys.
Yeah, it's a Melbourne
shoot,
thing.
yeah.
It's
It's
a
a
Melbourne
trial.
thing.
It's a trial year. It's a trial year. So next year, I reckon it'll be better.
But shout out to the people that got nominated anyway.
Shout out to them. Wallah. Congratulations, Wallah, in advance.
Congratulations, that's all. I wanted to start some beef. Wallah, there's no beef. There's actually nothing.
بجد والله لكم دينكم ولي دين والله keep that shit away والله.
No, والله.
والله العظيم.
It's a public show.
والله
It never would have
me عزام حسنين.
Miss me.
والله, I'm sorry. It's not our type of vibe in a million
That's the
years,
thing too. Me,
unfortunately.
I rarely go
So
out.
I think it's just respectfully let them enjoy themselves. Nominate whoever they want to nominate, the people that are of the same vibe, and keep us away, wallah.
No, keep us away, but we
We're
got to
good,
acknowledge.
wallah. We're having a good time over here. نحن.
Well, yeah, but they lose legitimacy like that.
Nah, bro. We're
What do they
acknowledged
do?
We're acknowledged by the
his
streets.
podcast. He's doing. He's
No,
doing
Rainbow's podcast should definitely.
They've been podcasting
Because
for
they've
years,
been
bro.
running
Yeah.
so much longer than ما احنا نتكلم but the other podcasts that
Yeah.
have been
Come on, bro.
running.
It's been doing it for years, bro.
They're
Well, let's
serious.
stop.
Before
They're
COVID.
serious.
Or just before
Hey,
COVID.
you know, I don't even think. No, that's the thing. I didn't even. To be
You
honest,
guys aren't involved in that circle,
I
pretty
didn't-
much.
I know.
but you know what I did? I nominated. I didn't even nominate Talking Trophies. I nominated Damien, my cousin.
Wow,
Oh,
I just took a piss. I'm
I
like,
saw
let me nominate this guy. But yeah, shout out to that.
Shout out to them.
Well, you know what's crazy? I never even spoke about Talking Trophies on this. Your viewers are gonna trip out,
This is
guys.
the first time, yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, Raver has a podcast as well. It's called Talking Trophies. Check it out.
It started like years before us.
Way before us.
Anyways, we have to address something. As promised last week.
Oh my God, wallah.
You know what it
Wallah, you can leave
is.
the room if you don't want to be.
I wish I could, wallah.
Okay, go. The door's right there. Wallah.
Right there, Wallah, Hassan. From here.
This is serious. Wallah. We're trying to do something good for the Palestinian people. Wallah.
Oh, okay, get some of those. Can
This is a
No,
shirt
wallah,
that I
Hassan, please,
promised.
let's make it serious. Wallah.
That's the one. Can you see it properly, Hassan?
No, we can.
you see it properly?
See it properly? Can you see this?
Yes. A little bit lower. A little bit lower, Hassan.
Free Palestine.
free
I'll give a kiss
Palestine.
this one,
The fire kit, wallah.
You have to explain it because I was listening on the audio last week.
Now we put it.
So I was thinking Nike tick. I was thinking a proper jersey.
It's a fire kit, right,
Yeah.
bro. Come on, bro.
Explain it, but explain it to you.
Are we putting it up for sale?
Hasan, what are we doing? What are we doing?
We're
Explain.
putting
to us.
this up for sale now, and obviously you have to bid on it. And inshallah, the highest price we'll get the shirt. Obviously, I'm gonna put some perfume in it, make it smell nice.
Yeah, what it?
and then the money is gonna be donated to Gaza, inshallah.
Inshallah.
The right people, obviously.
Inshallah.
Hey, don't put it over North Lines, wallahi.
Oh, exactly there.
Just
right,
today,
leave it
just
with
today.
Quran.
Put it over the Brazil, wallahi, something, wallahi.
Well, I put it over North Lions.
Wallahi, North Lines.
Wallahi, anything over North
North
Lines.
Lines over Palestine over anything, wallahi. I don't agree with that one too.
No, Abdullah wouldn't agree. Abdullah, if you agree with this.
Keep me out of your beef for life, dude.
That's fine.
Anyways, if you guys want to bid for this, in the comment section, YouTube, Instagram, everywhere. And don't be ridiculous. Don't put $100,000. We know you can't afford that. See, otherwise, you won't be watching this.
5,000-10,000. Why not, wallah? If you're even planning on purchasing buying this, and you couldn't afford it, somebody beat you to it, take that money and still donate it, please, if you can.
Please do.
That's not wallahi.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
This was a fantastic idea.
Unbelievable. Very well done, wallahi. May Allah reward you, wallahi.
Anyways, lads, let's get going. A reminder to like, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell. Patreon, the first episode back from a little break of Do You Know Ball. It's going to be out this Sunday. This is about to be the biggest upset in
Cause
football
what
history.
upset? Cause I mean, I want to address something, wallahi. This nigga got cupcake. You gave him layups, wallahi. You know what I'm saying? And I thought he's good little nigga. You know what I mean? I like him, wallahi. But today, time to put in my pocket. Time to put half in my pocket, little boy.
Major Sasmani, I mean, Hassanin, make sure
It's a sweep, nigga.
Because you know this nigga's going to get knocked out and he's going
I want this recorded, yeah? It's a sweep, nigga, when he said
It's
I
a
want that
sweep.
recorded.
Wallahi, please beat him. I beg you, عليك Allah, please.
Don't worry.
I can, wallahi, I'm sick of this nigga. Wallahi.
Hassan, I'm trying to warn you, cuz.
Cuz, listen to me, cuz. These are my sons, bro. Get the question started, man.
Moving on, let's get into the first topic. Your favorite player of all time, the greatest black player in the world, is banned for 4 years. Paul Pogba.
Damn, wallahi, this is awara. Like, it's just, like, he was finished anyways, bro.
I feel like this guy has been done over, like.
Why?
This time, I feel like he's been
He
done over.
felt 2 tests, bro. 2. It wasn't 1.
Yeah, because he was sick, cuz he was injured.
So
And he's probably getting some medications.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
that kind of level of testosterone in his body.
Yeah, why not?
No, ridiculous. He's injured and he was recovering from an injury. That's what
Because
it was.
2 injuries, Hassan.
No, but he was recovering. It happened during recovery from an injury, or like. So he's probably trying to
Yeah,
work
he
on
was
his
recovering
body.
and he played his first game and he got injured again, bro. What are you saying?
Yeah, but
Juventus.
I was saying his body was breaking down anyways. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Someone said on Twitter that he's the biggest waste of talent.
Of all, ever.
Is that too much?
Yeah, 100%.
I'm trying to think of another player.
Nah.
Yeah, maybe didn't
Don't tell
work.
me Hatab and Araf all the time. These guys were just highlight merchants. Don't want like Pogba, bro.
Yeah, Pogba, I tell you what Pogba did. Pogba played the Champions League
What
final.
about Adriano?
Nah.
He played the Champions League final.
Maybe,
he
but
played the Euro
no.
final.
His ceiling wasn't as high as Pogba's. Pogba's ceiling was top 5 of all time.
According to you, but
Wallah, he was midfielder.
I don't know, bro. I don't know, but I think Pogba. It's because a lot of his.
You think Pogba couldn't have had the career that Pirlo had?
No,
I mean,
a lot
that
of
Pirlo
his
had?
downfall
If
is
he had his...
associated to like personal decisions and laziness.
That's
That's
what
why
I'm saying.
Hassan said Adriano's dad or mum passed away or something, and then he got depressed. Like that's not something that he can control.
No, but
Somebody
what
passing-
about Pogba? His
Paul
parents,
Pogba,
what about his mum and his brother trying
finessing
to
him and all of
fresh
that
money off
that,
him?
magic
happened after he was stinking up the place at United.
Yeah, but
Then
it
that
shows you.
happened.
It shows you kind of what kind of like family dynamic he had, bro. Wallah, that makes.
I reckon Dele Alli was worse
but-
than
That makes.
Messi.
That makes different.
No,
Wallah.
but Hassan, this is the thing.
Yeah, but I know what you mean.
Yeah, but
like he had lazy.
and you do so well to get there.
Yeah.
Surely you have the ability to maintain it.
Yeah, he had the world at his feet.
Yeah.
Like Manchester United gave him the keys.
That's exactly what
I feel like his biggest mistake is going to United. though.
No, it wasn't.
That was a mistake.
That wasn't, bro.
that was a big mistake.
That's what every player dreams
For,
of.
for,
No,
for
but
a person.
I don't think the Premier League is for his player type unless he's gonna be like United tried for so many years to try and build a team around him and allow him that luxury role, and it never actually happened. He was always played as a 6 or like one of 2 6s. They never played him in the right way. So in the Premier League, unless you have an Arsene Wenger, like what he did with Ozil, just look after him, put 2 defensive midfielders in there, and let him do whatever he wants in that 10 role. I don't think the Premier League.
I feel like Abdel, he could have done whatever he wanted if he actually wanted to be great. He didn't want to be great. That's the vibe I got from him. Wallah.
Hassan, he's
Wallah,
a World Cup winner. Hassan. What
That's
are
the
you
vibe I
saying?
got.
Nah.
He's a World
Nah,
Cup
but that's the
winner.
vibe I got. When he plays for United, he didn't look like. There's a couple of games where he
United
looked like
wasn't
he
the best
wanted
team.
it.
He should have stayed at Juventus, and I reckon he would have
No,
been.
man,
He should
no.
have stayed there.
Because Juventus is dead habs clubs, man, and they weren't winning anything, bro.
Nah.
Like it's about Europe.
He
like,
made the Champions League final.
Yeah,
bro.
I know, but that was his. Like he done what because for
Maybe he was better off going to Spain instead of coming back to England.
Maybe.
Maybe
I
like
feel
Real
like
Madrid.
Real Madrid.
Real
Oh, Barcelona
Madrid.
even.
Yeah.
Barcelona could have
because
done
Real
that.
Madrid didn't suit. I mean, Di Maria, for example, didn't suit Man United.
United, yeah.
You could say that was a club player. That club did it 1 year, it didn't work. He left. Like it didn't work for him at
Yeah.
all. But Pogba was that. Doesn't get Pogba got year after year after year, different
Yeah.
coaches, different chances. They redone his contract. They extended him. Come on, he had the
Yeah,
chance.
but Hassan, they did that with every other player that played with him.
No, but if
Yeah.
you're
No, not as much as Pogba.
They did it, well.
Hey,
They
what
spoiled
was Pogba's ceiling for you guys? So if you guys say he didn't reach his potential, that means he's done what he achieved. He's a World Cup winner. He won everything.
I feel like that too.
What?
I feel like he's achieved what he could have achieved. Anyways.
But you agree? He reached his ceiling.
I don't think he has a Champions League in him or to become a leader in a team to take him to the Champions League. Let's be honest, that World Cup, it was Mbappe really helped.
No, it wasn't. It was more like,
and
yeah.
N'Golo Kante,
Kante, yeah.
and peak Varane,
And
peak
Griezmann.
Umtiti,
Come on.
yeah, and Griezmann, unreal.
And he
But
had-
it wasn't just him. So he was a part of the World Cup winning squad.
A very
he
important
wasn't
part too.
the reason they won the World Cup. He wasn't. So I don't think he was ever going to become the reason for any big club to win the Champions League either. So I think based on his ability, people are overhyping what he could have achieved.
I disagree with that. I think he was a vital part of that France team in the
was
World Cup. Off the pitch and on the pitch.
But off the pitch business ده ما تتكلم معي فيه.
Nah,
Yeah.
Don't talk to me about that.
No, on the
Sorry,
pitch.
والله.
On the pitch, he's a player. He was a baller too. But off the pitch, it was vital.
Nah, bro. If a team is that good and they're playing that well and they're winning games, there's gonna be harmony. Of course, there's gonna be the odd person that speaks in the dressing room, this, that, and you see the clips online and stuff. But I don't pay that much
But
attention.
if you look at the matches,
So
it wasn't 5-0. It wasn't
they win the World Cup
5-0
without him.
win.
No, obviously you can't do that.
I think they get to semi-final at least.
That's the difference, man. That's the
Without
World Cup
him?
winning
No,
and the
no,
semi-final.
without him.
And even the games, Abdullah, if you're talking about that,
But
if
I
there
don't want to
was-
shut it down like that, but I think they'd win it without him as well. Just like they got to the final. Hassi in 2022, where was he?
Yeah, but that was deep. That was a
but
deeper
they
squad.
still
bro.
didn't win it,
That was a deeper team.
Well,
bro.
same.
No,
Same
it's not about that.
Same story, bro.
That was a deeper team, but this one was better than the 18
that team
one.
was much better, much
Yeah, bro.
confident.
Yeah, bro.
There was no
So Chouameni and
Kamavika,
that's some better players, bro. This
Yeah.
one, the Matuidi. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Chouameni.
Yeah, man.
There's a few better players. on this one.
That's a good point.
Wallahi.
Matuidi, come on, man.
Come on, man. Wallahi, there's a few better
TT,
players.
all
This
of them,
one.
yeah.
How do you think Chouameni can't achieve as much as what Pogba did?
Of
I
course
think
he
he can do
can.
more as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's a similar type of player.
I don't
So I
think
think
so.
I
don't think so.
Based on Pogba's ability and what he did in Serie A, he's being overhyped as to what he would have achieved.
I'm not saying that.
Abdullah, wallah, you knocked some sense into my head wallah, when he said
No,
Chouameni.
no, I'm actually kind
When
of.
he mentioned Chouameni, wallah.
No. I'm with Hassan. I don't think he reached his ceiling.
I don't think he reached his
There's
ceiling.
no way.
You gotta think Neymar didn't reach his ceiling. Neymar just doing fancy tricks.
Neymar reached his ceiling, but he didn't
unknown
maintain
teams.
it for long enough.
Huh?
Neymar reached his ceiling, he didn't maintain it for long enough.
Hey, did-
Neymar
did-
2015, Barcelona.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. That's
What about Pogba that
third
year?
best
So was
player
that
in the
his
world.
ceiling? Was that Neymar's ceiling for you?
That's as good as he's gonna get. He's gonna become better than Messi. That's as close as he's gonna
No,
get.
but he could have won a Ballon d'Or in his career.
Yeah, he could have won a Ballon d'Or, but it's a situation, bro. It's the fact that Ronaldo. And,
What about
United-
the 4 years he had at PSG?
Nah, but that's what I'm saying. I'm saying he didn't maintain what he did. If he played the same level as he did when he was at Barcelona, they would have won the Champions
Do you
League.
think
at PSG.
the ceiling of Pogba was the Juventus final? That was it.
Why? That's all.
that run at Juventus. I
Haven't-
don't think he could do any more than that. You're telling me he can?
Yeah.
Yes, 100%.
25, 24, bro. You're telling me he wouldn't be better by like 28,
What
29?
24? He was at Juventus, he was at 29, bro.
No. When he
We all
signed, I
know
think
some
it was-
people peak earlier. Like, what do you do?
He's 30 now. What are you saying? He came
Yeah.
in 2016.
How old was he when he signed for Man United?
22, 23,
Yeah.
22.
Young.
bro.
He's young.
That's
He
it,
was
he was
24.
young. So I
Guys,
think
he's 30 now. What are you
he
saying?
should have went to
That's 8 years
should have
ago.
went to Juventus. I mean, from Juventus to Real Madrid that year. I reckon that's when he should have made that transfer. That Champions League final he lost, he should have went to Real Madrid, and I reckon he would have had a great career.
He would have had a great career because
They
La
wouldn't have
Liga
bought Tony
suits him
Cruz
more.
as well. Well, Tony
Yeah.
Cruz was already there at the time.
No, I think he was. But
Tony Cruz.
Yeah, was it?
was
but
there.
that would have suited him more. And Azam, you always say Messi at 23. How crazy was he? It's,
Nah, Messi was the greatest player of all time.
No, but I'm saying you guys are saying 23. He shouldn't be at his best. I
No,
don't.
but
I don't
Messi is
know.
different. I don't think Messi has
Because
different
Messi,
different types of
Ronaldo,
thing.
Zidane, let's put that. So I'm saying he could have been in that Seedorf.
Yeah, he's as good as Seydorf.
No, he was not.
He is.
Seydorf doesn't really get into my top 10 midfielders of all time. You're saying Pogba top
Wallah,
5
he should,
midfielders of all
Abdullah.
time.
He should, wallah, Seydorf.
Seedorf doesn't get top what?
He should, wallah.
You crazy, bro?
Yeah, I remember my
Regardless.
top 10 midfielders.
Why, that's not-
He's not in there.
Anyways, just quickly on that, your homeboy from SDS, your favorite guy, Faisal, it's like Pogba will go down as one of the greatest midfielders ever. I'm not letting anyone try to rewrite his legacy. Is that too much?
No, that's not too much, wallah.
Wallah?
Yeah, he was a great player.
What's a great player?
midfielders ever.
To me, great player with the World Cup. Enough.
No, it's not.
Wallah, enough.
No, it's not.
That's more than enough.
You're
No, it's not.
There's not
simplifying
so
it
many
too much
players.
now.
And there's
he's
not a lot of
achieved-
players.
well, I think he's right. He's achieved enough in his football, like you said on that first episode. Unfortunately, he's achieved enough to be considered one of the best.
Yeah, خلاص.
Regardless
Has
of his
Neymar
talent
done
and
the
how
best
much,
ever?
Has Neymar
Winning
done
a World Cup's not enough. Only that is
It's more
enough.
than enough
We
for
want
my
great
friend.
players of all time. That's not enough. Just
Wallah,
like
it's more than enough.
what about Fabio
Winning-
Grosso? He's one of the greatest fullbacks
That's
of all
what I was
time.
just gonna say.
Exactly.
cuz Winning the World Cup.
Is he? Answer my question.
Why not?
What do you mean? Why not?
Why not?
One of the most important players in the team.
Yeah, Azam.
There was like 15 niggas ahead of him, bro.
Yeah, but Azam.
Pogba was one of the best players in the world when he won the World Cup. Was he not?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, I think he was.
I think that alone, and you rate World Cups like
I do.
and come on, Pogba had a spell
But
like
it doesn't mean.
Juventus.
But with a career.
Yeah,
World Cup
exactly.
with a career that goes with it. That
And
matches
if-
with
and if the World Cup
Pirlo,
run was like
with the
how
AC Milan
Zidane's
run,
one was.
with the Euro run in 2012 when they lost. That's what makes him great.
I don't know.
Pirlo.
Well, let's talk about. Let's bring an example. Let's say Mario Götze, for example, won the World Cup. Is he not a great player?
Is he the greatest of all time? Like,
Is he
He's
top
not
10?
a great-
Is he top 10 of all time?
He's not top 10.
That's what we're
But he
talking about
definitely
here.
makes it to a great player. He's can be considered a great player. Wallah.
He's a good player, but he's not a great player.
I don't accept my good
Winning the World Cup.
If Mario Götze with the Borussia Dortmund team was good. With that, if they won maybe the Champions League in that 2012, whatever,
yeah,
2013,
when
was
they
it?
got to the final.
Then that's a different story. Then he elevates. But now he's in the same level as
Even then, bro, but it's
Yeah.
I think it's a combination. Like you're saying, everything's a combination of everything. It's a combination of moments plus great runs and dominant performances. Like Mario Götze is just it's a moment.
Yeah, it's a moment.
Paul Pogba, it's a short run of good performances.
Yeah.
Like it's not like it's how Zidane did it in 2006
No,
World
I
Cup
don't
where
want-
he was that important.
Yeah, no, Zidane's
I would say Mbappe is more like that. Zato.
And
The most
Mbappe's-
recent one. That's why he goes straight in because you pull Mbappe out of that team, maybe they don't even get out of the group stage.
Yeah.
Kida, this is the level of impact
Yeah.
that I think of when you say greatest of all time.
Like Modric,
That's why-
Modric,
that's why
Zidane.
I don't know about Pogba being
Pirlo.
greatest of all time. It's not.
I wouldn't say greatest of all time, but he's a great player.
Not greatest of all
Not
time,
the
but he's
greatest.
definitely one of the greatest midfielders that
Yeah,
we've ever
he's-
seen.
Nah, man.
No, you don't think so? Still,
I don't think so.
And you know how highly I thought of him.
This is why he's not because we have another one currently right now happening. Chouameni, Nafs al-Mawdu'.
Not yet.
Not the same story
yet, though.
type of player. Like it's not something that we're never gonna see again.
Bellingham, maybe.
That's what I'm saying. It's not something we're never gonna
Jude
see
Bellingham,
again.
he can be there.
Bellingham can be there.
That's a good example. Like, good
But Bellingham, I'll give you an example. Bellingham is young. Yeah, we're going to play the young card. But Bellingham, we only got a bit of time to do it. I'll give you an example. This Champions League run and this Euros is the most critical time in his career for me going forward.
Nah, but he'll have.
Nah, that's
he'll
why I
have-
heard that my whole life.
Just
All the players.
just because he's scoring goals right now.
No, I'm saying right now,
great runner.
this year is a critical year for him, for his career going forward.
No, but why? Why?
Because in your mind, we always think it's like Neymar. First time I saw Neymar play was against Santos versus Barcelona. I was like, okay, this guy's going to be the top 5 of all time. And never got a little bit better, and that's it, and it ended. I don't think I can. What's his
Bellingham,
name?
he's
Bellingham's got
got-
this year
yeah.
Euros. He's gonna have one more chance one more day in the
So
sun,
what if he?
and that's it.
So are you saying if he does it in the Champions League and then in the Euros, he's gonna go on to do even more?
No,
but if he doesn't do it, he won't do enough.
He could already certify himself as a top one of the top.
I was
best
going to
players
say
of all
that.
time.
It takes him to a
Wallahi,
different class. Wallah.
Yo, wallahi, I'll do it for me.
If he helps them with the Champions League this
Yep.
year and then helps England to the
I
Euros,
said that
خلاص?
about Pirlo when Pirlo had that run in with the AC Milan in the Champions League run, and then when he did it in the World Cup, I was like, "Yep, one of the great players of all time." Or I just said that automatically, and then he had the other run where AC Milan went to the final the next year again, and then with the Juve run, the Champions League, and then the Euro 2012 run.
Yeah. I
No,
think
before all
extreme.
that.
That's extreme.
No, but I'm
because
saying-
Pogba went all the way to the final of the Champions League and then went and won the World Cup. Why don't you have him like that then?
And he went and he played the final of the Euros too. Don't forget that.
Come on,
2016.
bro.
16.
Yeah,
Pogba had a way better career than Jude Bellingham until now. Like, but you don't even.
of
But you
course,
say if Jude Bellingham just does this and then something in the Euros, that's
No,
it
no,
done.
no, no,
Best
no.
players, what?
No,
No,
what
like
you know what
puts
he
his
means?
name in the argument.
I'm
guys.
saying- I'm saying
Why
just
isn't
to
Pogba's name in the argument then for winning a
His
World Cup?
argument is over now, Pogba. His argument is over.
No, why isn't he in the argument? If he's saying this about
He's already in the
Bellingham-
argument.
Because I think the
crazy.
No, the Pogba World Cup had other factors.
Yes.
involved, 'cause he had
He
Mbappe
wasn't the
as that.
standout guy, bro.
He had a player that we think already is cementing himself as one of the top
Great
5 players of all time.
yes.
He had that in his
Who
team.
did Pirlo have in his team? That was anywhere near that level. Totti? No,
Near
Cannavaro.
Are we
Mbappe
doing this?
level? Near Mbappe level?
No,
I
are we
think?
doing this?
No.
Italy 06.
I love that team.
That's one of the best Italian teams ever, bro.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, but I'm
I
talking
tell you
about
something
like.
about that team too. That's the fact that a lot of people don't remember. All these players played in Serie A.
How's
that's amazing.
80% team was Juve,
that
bro?
was a bit.
And that's amazing. by
80%
itself.
of the team was Juve, bro.
Yeah.
Italy will never produce a team like that ever.
Never ever.
Yeah, no,
That was
I
one
get
of the
it.
best Italian teams.
And
ever.
all
But
Italian
I
players.
only brought that point up because Pogba had Mbappe. I don't think Jude Bellingham has anybody near that level.
I don't think Jude Bellingham should be in the conversation. Full stop.
No, yeah, he's not in
Wallahi,
there.
not even close.
Wallahi, he can start that conversation.
Not
He
even
can be
Another
there.
Not
5
yet.
years, and then maybe we'll talk.
He has Harry Kane
Madrid, bro.
in the England team. Harry Kane.
But Harry Kane's
Bro,
been-
look at him. He's running a muck in the
Kane's been-
Bundesliga,
Harry
Champions
Kane's
League.
been trying for years. ما عمل حاجة. لغاية
Nah,
هسه.
but now he's got a much
So
better
if
England
Jude
team.
Bellingham comes
Nah,
and,
hey,
he,
stop it,
and he's
stop
the
it,
reason
don't
to
do
take
that.
him over the line.
This
yeah.
England team.
What about the team like a year and a half ago? What that was the same
No,
team?
no, but he's still got he's like England for the next 10 years. I said.
Hurricane's got one tournament this after this Euros. If he doesn't win this Euro, wallah, Hurricane, he's out.
Yeah, but that's
out
what I'm
of
saying.
conversation,
No, no,
wallah.
I'm
But you know what they're gonna do?
He's got players like Jack Grealish now. He's got
he's
Jude
got a
Bellingham,
squad.
Kane.
'Cause he's been having
who else,
squads.
who else is in that team? Name the England team right now.
And
They
they
got,
go to that tournament. And they go to that
best striker in
tournament.
England
And they go to that tournament because of Hurricane, wallah.
Yeah, wallah.
That's the other one that goes against him too, wallah. He's the reason why they got out yesterday, wallah. Blasting that penalty.
And I tell you what, what is his name? Southgate. He won't do what he's supposed to do. Like at the moment, I would start Oli Watkins over Harry Kane any time of the week, wallah.
No, I wouldn't.
Any day.
Oli Watkins. He's on like 30. He's gonna break Lewandowski's record in Bundesliga.
I'll play both. I'll play both of them together.
Absolutely not.
I don't know why he doesn't play.
It doesn't suit their style of play.
It's got to be Oli Watkins, wallah.
No, but as I'm going back to your original statement, I think it is true. It is one of the biggest wastes.
Well, let's tell it. Wallah, it is.
Pogba,
Because
definitely.
there's some games where this guy was unplayable off the park, bro.
Especially at Juventus.
Oh my
his
God.
ability, but I don't think ability alone should put you in the conversation of all time. That's my argument. That's all.
Picking and choosing because Hassanin now has a valid point with Neymar. Like Neymar didn't do it like that. You know what I mean?
Neymar didn't, bro.
And I
He
said
had
this-
the most ability out of all these players. Probably.
Yeah.
But you know
I
what I
don't
mean?
put him in the greatest place conversation. I told you guys. I don't. You guys do. I don't.
No,
No,
Azam.
I carry ability as
No,
part of the
But
the
Neymar,
thing.
to me, Neymar is the most skillful player in history. So by that definition,
I think
we're
Pogba,
not-
Abdullah
I
Tayyip-
don't think we're going to see anything like
You don't
Neymar
think
again.
okay? You don't think Pogba is one of the most technically gifted midfielders
Of all time, 100% Abdullah.
Wallah, he's gonna
Yeah,
be.
yeah,
He can do
he's up
anything
there.
any midfielder that ever played the game can do.
He's up there. He's up there. Mama, that's
No,
not-
I think he's better.
Abdullah, wallah,
He
I
must
really- I
Zidane.
really
He must
think-
Zidane. If you look at the technical
really
ability, I think.
Azam, what's easier? What Pogba does or what Neymar does?
No, khalik Neymar.
No.
I don't
No,
know.
man, but you're
We're taking
bringing the
position
Neymar
by
argument.
What the
position.
midfielders?
We're talking about midfielders right now. You talk about forwards. Okay, Neymar. We'll talk about him.
So
as a,
we always speak about, and I'm going to bring him again to many of the similarities between him and Pogba.
Yeah.
How he plays is exactly
Pogba's game had better.
fairly similar. It's
Pogba had
fairly
more.
similar.
Pogba had more to his game, but
No, but give this guy time. Give this guy time. It's the same.
Now
it's the
Pogba
same
was
situation.
showcasing that at his time.
Yeah, well, I think Pogba had more to his
Yeah,
game.
but in Serie A, in a club that dominates the
He
league.
was doing it in the Champions.
Come on, and I guess talk about Serie A like it's top liver league, bro. Like, come on, man, Serie A's
No,
top league, bro.
because how many years did Juventus win it in a row?
Yeah, the couple.
Yeah, well,
Because of Pogba, but before Pogba, they were.
Nah, relax.
but yeah, Azam,
Well, before Pogba?
And after Pogba, they're winning too, come on.
No, they weren't winning because.
Yeah, they did, wallah.
No.
Guys, be
Juventus
quiet.
had a stinker between 2005 and 2012.
Yeah,
before
because they got
started.
relegated.
Yeah, they got
Yeah.
relegated. They went
Oh, this
down,
came
down,
back.
Yeah,
all
and
of
then
that
when they
stuff.
even when they came back, they had a stinker until the Pogba and Pirlo, all these guys
Yeah.
came to the club, and then now they returned to back to the old days, glory days.
Abdullah, I
So
want
you
to
guys
go.
are saying Pogba's ability is
I want
all-time
to
ability.
go.
Yeah,
Hey,
100%.
Abdullah.
Ability, Abdullah, if you're talking skill, potential, kida.
100%.
Wallahi, 100%.
Hey, when you talk about Chouameni, yeah, and you compare him to Pogba, how many man of the matches does Chouameni get? Like, if you think about it, how many times you go, he won him the game there? There's countless times you can go, Pogba won the game for the team. Easy.
It's not a fair argument. Allah.
It is.
He plays for Real Madrid, bro.
I was just gonna say that, wallahi.
He plays for Real Madrid.
Well, in France.
Even in France.
Pirlo he was competing
No,
with.
bro, even
look at
Stinkers,
Chouameni.
wallahi.
Look at
Mandzukic وفيدال وما بعرف.
Marcusio, he had Pirlo, he had a good team. That was
Pirlo only. ما تقول لي Marcusio was the legs in that team. It's like the Matuidi.
Marcusio was good player, Abdullah, wallahi.
Yeah,
What
but
about
the
Vidal?
legs.
What about Vidal?
Yeah, legs around the two luxury players. That's what I think.
Chouameni against England.
Vidal
one of
low
the
key
best
played for like every great club in Europe, bro.
Yeah, لفة بس والله.
But all the great teams.
Barcelona, Bayern, Juventus ما خلى حاجة.
Yeah, bro.
I think ability-wise, he's definitely the biggest waste. But I don't know if I was to pick, if I was to say one of the best midfielders we've ever seen, definitely.
I still feel like he's still got some football in him.
That's a valid point. I wouldn't argue.
I think he's
with
gonna
it.
be
If we
playing
were
soon.
doing a draft and somewhat it happened to land on Juventus and everybody's picking players and I happen to pick Pogba, it wouldn't be crazy as an all-time pick for Juventus, would it?
The only midfielders I'll take above him is Modric, Zidane,
Think about it that way.
and Pirlo.
Come on, bro. Iniesta's ahead of him for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
What? Say what?
Xavi,
Yeah.
Sergio
Xavi ahead of
Busquets.
him. Sergio Busquets.
No
ahead
way
of
to
him.
Busquets ahead of him.
Wallahi, take Busquets.
Yeah, wallahi Busquets ahead of him.
Sergio Busquets.
Wallahi Busquets.
Ahead of who?
Wallahi ahead of
Paul
him.
Miss me
Pogba. We're
that.
sorry, wallahi. We're sorry, but that's
Yeah, Xavi Nesta out. My bad. I forgot
I
about
was
that. I
even
completely
saying,
forgot about
like,
that.
this is might piss you guys off, but Xavi Alonso as well. Ahead.
Nah, shut up.
I'll take
Alonso,
Xavi
that's
Alonso.
not bad. That's not
I'll
bad
take
shout.
Xavi. Ain't anybody that played for Real Madrid is not bad. Like, you
not
know,
bad
like
shout like
Busquets
that.
got don't bring
Yeah,
it.
why is this-
Now Busquets is howler, bro.
No, it's not.
Busquets. Oh,
Anti-press. That's what they call him. Wallahi. You can't press him. You can't get the ball off him.
Yeah,
No
wallahi.
speed, no strength, no nothing.
well, I've got the ball out of him so many times. I have so many clips. I know.
Let's move on to a topic. I think Hassan, you might like this.
Yeah.
There's been some rumors going around that Chelsea, Manchester United, and Bayern are looking for new managers, and the number one candidate is Zinedine Zidane.
He wants to go back now to coaching.
Yes.
Apparently.
Because he's thrown off that guy. That guy's not going back to nothing, bro. He's been saying that for like 5
Now,
6
wallah,
years.
he had an interview and he looked broke. Wallah. He looked like he didn't money. He did wallah.
I swear, I wanted to go to Chelsea so bad, wallahi.
Yak wallahi.
Exposure,
Yak
wallahi.
wallahi.
Exposure.
That's
It was
failure
struggle.
wallahi.
This guy will never get exposed, bro.
Allah, he'll get so exposed at
Are you
Chelsea.
crazy, Azam? This guy is a legend.
No, but Chelsea needs a project. Chelsea needs a proper, like, no Zizou. Zizou needs a team that's complete already, and he just walks
Chelsea need a coach, like
Yeah.
an actual coach, like an Ange.
Yeah.
They need something,
Yeah.
someone that
Isn't
comes.
coach Revo?
Yeah, he's
back
meant
me
to be,
up on this.
but tell me their style of play. Let Rayyan tell me their style of play when they were under Pochettino. You don't remember it as clearly as what Ange has done now. Like what Ange is doing, I don't think anybody's gonna forget.
No, I think it was good holding the ball, counter-attacking football, leave the striker forward, as like give Harry Kane all that space so he can. Remember Harry Kane used to get them through balls and just hit the legs, tap in Merchant, all of that stuff, man.
Oh,
He had a good style of play.
What's the club beforehand that everybody was raving?
Southampton?
As well.
Yeah.
He was at Southampton.
He's known for having a style of play. He's known for changing
But
teams.
why is it taking so long here?
Oh, this is Chelsea thing.
No,
that squad was-
just is a mess, bro.
That's
It's-
not
it
my
was
best. He's got good
shambles.
players, bro.
Yeah.
You give Ange a team, they'll be top 4.
I
100%.
think Ange would do something with that.
Well, like give Ange a team, they'll be top 4. 100%, bro. They got talent everywhere, bro.
Chelsea?
Yeah, what do they do?
Yeah, but there's so many players. There's so many.
Ange would get rid of whoever doesn't want. Said it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Zidane, there's no exposure, bro.
What do you think?
And I hope he goes to Liverpool.
No. What do you think?
And he
he's
needs
not
to go
gonna
to a
do-
legacy club, you know what I mean?
What do you think if he goes to Manchester United?
Manchester United,
Would that work out? Wallah?
it will work out. Definitely. It will definitely work
He's
out.
the only coach that in any sport that can win 3 cups and no one even talks about it. Like, no one believes it. Like,
People talk about the team more than him.
no one talks
The
about him at all.
the
He's not even
the
mentioned.
three-peat team.
It's
Yeah.
like he never even mentioned as a coach.
It's not. No
And
one
he won
knows who
3.
did
And he
that.
won 3 cups in a row,
Back to
Champions League in a
back,
row,
yeah.
bro. In any sport, that guy will be considered one of the greatest of all time. But not even mentions him. That says something about him. Online.
Yeah, and I'll tell you something else. In
Alright.
his last season, he had, I don't know how many, 20 more plus injuries or something like that. And he made it to the Champions League semi-final, bro. He made it to the semi-final with no team. With no team at all.
I don't think he can coach any of those clubs you mentioned, man. He's
think
gonna
he can.
he's go straight to
He
France.
can combine
I
them
think
all
that's
together and he
it.
put them in one program, bro.
Nah,
French national team.
I think it's just French national team. Something easy, bro. I don't think he can go
Yeah,
to a
see,
job,
I'm
start
down
from
with-
scratch,
Yeah.
build the club up, do all of that, set up a playing style, and then go off to win Champions League or leagues. I
No
think
way.
he's just
I
going to
don't-
go to a
honestly,
set
yeah.
club where he can just tweak it up a little bit, get the star players playing a little bit better than they usually do. That's it.
And Deschamps
he's not that guy,
and
man.
Deschamps is not
leaving that job, Deschamps.
not leaving ever.
He
Yeah.
doesn't want to leave it.
Huh?
Not going anywhere.
Because that guy, he can lucky. He can book the hotel for every final. Wallahi.
Yeah.
Going forward for 5 years.
Now that team,
For
like
10
Team
years.
Best,
Yeah.
And you know what I like about Deschamps? It's not like I trust you and you're going to play the next tournament. You got to prove yourself a lot.
Because he went to Euro finals, then World Cup final, won,
Yeah.
then they stunk up the Euros, didn't they?
Nah,
2021.
semi-final was it?
Semi-final?
Semis or quarter-final?
And then final, World Cup final again, wallahi.
Yeah.
He's kicking back, he's laughing, wallahi. He's laughing all the way.
chilling. He's
Should do
chilling.
it.
I think if anything, he's gonna go to Manchester United because I heard. I remember that
They don't go
Eric
for
Ten
him.
Hag. That's they're
That's
saying
done.
this is his last season, and also they're gonna get rid of 15 members of the board apparently.
I thought everyone's fighting over Xavi Alonso. Where'd Zidane come in?
Xabi Alonso, they're saying he's
That's
linked
Liverpool.
for the
Linked
Liverpool
to
job.
Liverpool,
For
yeah.
Liverpool.
Yeah,
It's
he's
just-
a likely
that's all
candidate
it
for the
is,
Liverpool
yeah.
job.
Yeah, but
Because if his team wins the
Bundesliga.
aren't they 10 points ahead?
yeah, but
Yeah, they are, they are.
but Bayern, you never know, bro.
Because with
Nah,
12,
Bayern are
13
shocking
games to
right
go,
now.
Oh, wallahi, you never know, bro.
Why is Bayern shocking? Let's try and remember that.
When
First of all,
Bayern don't win the league, I have to see the other team will lift the trophy before I believe that, wallahi.
and I tell you something.
Allah, Allah,
Last
Allah,
year
Allah.
they almost bottled it. Wallah.
Yeah,
the
my
league.
Borussia
Dortmund bottled it.
Dortmund.
Dortmund almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, Bayern Munich, bro. They got lucky. They got lucky and they won it.
Yeah.
This year they're definitely land winning. And what's the reason for that?
You say
Harry Kane.
Huh?
Harry Kane, yeah?
It's not Harry Kane. It's that guy, wallahi.
Thomas Tuchel.
Thomas Tuchel. Thank you.
He's a good coach, but I don't know.
He's a good cup coach. He's not a
he's
good
a-
league coach.
he's
Even
one of
with
the worst
Chelsea-
coaches I've ever seen in my entire
Even
life.
with Chelsea, with PSG and stuff, if you watch him, they won the league with PSG, but he's not a great
He
league
destroyed
coach.
Chelsea, bro. Look at Chelsea now. That's all because of him.
cup coaches are better than league coaches, I think.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Why's that?
Because I feel like for a league, regardless of what you do, tactics, وما بعرف شنو, it's not like game situations. The team with the best players overall, best squad wins the league.
Yeah.
Generally, in a cup competition, the manager plays a bigger role, as in like
Yeah,
things are
because
going wrong, you gotta
in-game-
fix it there and
in-game.
then. Yeah,
Yeah.
and the chances to win are small. It's not like you don't have another week to fix it, then another week to fix it, then another, I think.
But
Good observation, Wallah.
with Thomas, but the thing about him is, we rank him high as a coach. Yeah, we put him up with the big dogs. He should be winning the leagues, man. He should be like
Yeah, he should.
fighting for like top.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And
Top
especially
spot.
he's managing big clubs, so
Yeah.
he should definitely have won a league already.
And he's got the budget too.
But on the sideline, cause he's got command over his team on the sidelines.
Yeah.
I get that vibe from
Yeah,
him.
that's
Wallah.
what he does. He plays. He let them train with small balls and you know he does some weird
Makes the
stuff.
course smaller. Yeah, he makes the
Yeah,
field smaller
he does
and
some
stuff.
weird
Yeah.
stuff, but he still loses. You know what I mean, at the end of the day, which I don't understand.
Before we move on to the last topic, because it's going to be a short episode, because these niggas came late.
Yeah, extra conference. Wallah. So make
Again?
Wallah, Hazard the goal. He found a way to plug it again.
And then,
Now I can't even say it.
He's he always cuts everything out. Wallah, that's important to me.
You gotta say it 3-4 times, isn't it?
It's randomly. We'll talk about it. I'll play. I just started.
Anyways, quickly, someone messaged me privately and said, please put this on the podcast. He's asking for, like, if you guys can be as realistic as you can with your answers. Who's gonna take Messi's crown? Jude Bellingham, Mbappe, Vinicius Jr. or Haaland? Be as realistic as possible.
Realistically, it's probably Mbappe.
But I want it to be Vinicius.
I want it to be Vinicius too.
You guys want?
I want it to be Vinicius.
I want to be
Wallah.
Vinicius. But Vinicius, he's getting a little bit of an attitude these days. But like, those are like, he's always angry, always fighting. He's trying to be aggressive. But it has to be Mbappe, bro. But Abdullah, did you watch the last episode?
I watched the first 20 minutes. I'm saving it for...
What do you think of that, by the way?
I'll
Actually, we got Raver here as well. But the question was, Ahmed was saying, no matter what Mbappe does, he will never go on top of Ronaldo.
Ahmed has already sort of a little bit convinced me because we've had this conversation after.
Oh, you're on his side?
I think I am.
There's a picture of Messi at the age of Mbappe. Have you seen that
This is all
photo?
rubbish. This is all rubbish. I hate this kind of stuff.
Right. No. There's literally a picture of Messi with all his individual trophies and everything, lying down there, Ballon d'Ors, man of the matches, everything, at the same age as Mbappe. Mbappe doesn't have any of them, man.
I know this.
Wait,
I know where this is going.
are you on that side as well?
Bro, Mbappe's not coming close to
I think
Messi.
it's
Not the
if
Messi,
you're-
it's Ronaldo.
No, if you're telling me
Ronaldo.
Oh, you're saying Cristiano Ronaldo?
Yes.
Even Ronaldo, bro. No way.
Wow.
No
Well,
way.
I agree with you 100%.
No,
now.
What,
Hey,
in
no,
what
no.
sense,
I always
Azam?
disagree
Tell me
with
in
you,
what
and I
sense.
agree.
In what sense?
So his main argument was Cristiano Ronaldo's been going on for so long.
But that's all I talk about these fans.
Okay. Mbappe, since that match against Manchester City when he was playing at Monaco,
Work. Every game.
He's been here.
Every single game. Abdullah.
And he hasn't dropped off. That's the thing.
Every single game. What are you guys saying, bro?
19 teenager winning the World Cup. Almost by himself. And then backing it again in the next World Cup. All
Hat
the way
trick
to
in
the
the
final.
And that World Cup final, Ronaldo's never had a game like that ever.
Never.
Wallahi, never has.
He did, wallah.
Yeah, be quiet.
He did. I'll tell you the game, but
Don't
it's
tell
not-
me the
it
Sweden,
wa-
Portugal.
No.
No,
Was it
I'm
the
drinking
Bayern
Bayern Munich.
No, the Portugal
Well,
against
you
Spain.
answered the question
Portugal
yourself.
against Spain.
What,
It was a group
the
stage
group-
game.
oh, the group stage?
4-3. I just said he had a game like that, but it wasn't under the same intensity.
Yeah, wallah.
He's got a
Mbappe.
hat-trick.
They didn't win the game, but they didn't win the game.
You want to count that?
3.
Or you want to count?
No, I would.
3. Mada Valentin. 2 penalties.
Like, what was he
No,
doing
no,
throughout the whole game? Like,
What?
But how,
Two penalties,
how he
though.
changed the whole game. I'm with you on that. But Abdullah, we always
were doing this,
Abdullah.
Abdullah,
I agree with that. I'm not going to take away from that Ronaldo game. That's phenomenal.
Don't take nothing. Stay on this side.
No, wait, you know, Ronaldo's every player in any sport. Anyways, we'll get back to that. We'll get back to that. We'll get back to that.
I'm with you on
We'll get
that.
back to that. But the Spain game is, but Abdullah, you always say this. The game, the situation of the game matters.
Of course,
At the World Cup
absolutely.
final, his team is stinking up the place. Wallah azim. You know what I'm saying? And
I said based on that performance alone, Mbappe is already in the conversation of greatest of all time. Lakin, if he's gonna overtake Ronaldo, he's gonna have to do more than what Ronaldo has done.
no, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does.
He doesn't.
does.
He doesn't.
He needs to do
I
what he done.
I disagree with
He
you.
needs to do what he done in the Euros coming up. One more World Cup. Wallah azim, whoosh.
And then just become an international tournament guy. But
No, it's not.
Where the level is lower
Cuz-
and the Champions
wait.
League is guaranteed, he doesn't impact it.
I-
Year after year.
Hazanin, Wallah, to his point, Wallah,
Come on, bro.
It has to be. A
to
few
be-
Champions League.
No,
Yeah,
few Champions
exactly.
Leagues,
not
A
one.
few Champions
A
Leagues.
few Champions
with
Leagues.
two World Cups, then we'll talk.
No.
Lakin ما تقول لي
Wallah, 2-3 Champions Leagues, it's done.
No,
Yes,
2-3 Champions
it's
Leagues.
done, bro.
maybe.
One Champions League with Arsenal.
No.
Wallah azim, yes.
Lock it in. If he wins the Champions League with Arsenal, he's
Yeah,
the best of all
he's
time.
exactly.
Better than Pele, Maradona's
Well,
after that.
let me tell you something, Abdul Hassan. Yeah? He can convince me if like trophy wise, if he can beat Toni Kroos' record, because Toni Kroos has won the
Bro,
World
it's
Cup.
not about trophies.
Be
man.
quiet, be
Yeah,
quiet,
it's
man.
not about
Be quiet.
trophies.
Enough.
He's
And to
won
me, it's
5
not about
Champions
records
League.
either. That's what I'm saying. He's got to do what Ronaldo's done more in the Champions League. 'Cause
Abdallah,
I
you know what he needs to do?
Obviously, the French team, he's the most important thing in that French team. But I've always said international football is a lower level, and that's why it's easier to impact like that.
And he's
now,
playing with
not
France.
everybody does it. He's doing it. So
Abdallah, he's playing with
credit to
France,
him.
Abdallah.
But now do it in the Champions League.
But
right?
this is the point of conversation. The reason I brought this up wasn't to talk about Mbappe, blah, blah, blah. But I was talking about, actually, it was about Mbappe. But in terms of, if Real Madrid win Champions League this year, and he goes to Real Madrid next year,
Yeah.
and they win the Champions League, does that matter to you?
It does matter.
Does that make a difference?
It makes a lot of difference.
It does
Why?
because of how Manchester City are and Pep Guardiola. If you're gonna stop them, come stop them and win it 2-3 times.
What if they stop them and they win and win it this year, and then next year he joins them and they win it?
Then he becomes a legend.
Then
he becomes a legend.
maybe,
You
I
get
don't
my
know.
point?
Yeah. Then
That's
maybe
my point.
I don't
That's
know.
my point. I'm making a
No,
distinction.
but- and
Why agree
Ronaldo-
with him? There's no point at all.
No, well, that's my point. But it's all Champions League.
Well, you know why I don't like that point? Because when Ronaldo left Real Madrid, they still won the Champions League. Okay?
No.
They
No.
scraped through that
Azam,
Champions League to
but you're
Azam.
telling me Mbappe going to Hinai, Alfonso Davies going there. You're telling me that team shouldn't automatically win the Champions League?
Even if they do, what is Ronaldo?
to what?
That's, man, what's Ronaldo's highest achievement? It's Champions League, right? Like 4 in a row. Or 3
Yeah, but
in a
he
row,
also
whatever
did
it
it
was.
with United.
I know
And
he
did
did,
it with
yeah.
Real Madrid before the 3 in a row.
Exactly,
Before they
wallahi.
were like
I get
that
it.
dominant dynasty that they made.
Exactly.
Before that, he did it.
Ronaldo's Champions League aren't chirping. I'll not take that away from him.
none
I'm
of
not
them.
even saying
None of
that.
them.
I'm saying if Ronaldo's highest achievement is Champions Leagues, and Mbappe's already won a World Cup and went to a final and performed like that, if he adds another 3 Champions Leagues and a couple more domestic trophies, you don't think that matches the 5 Champions Leagues that Ronaldo has? Nothing can top that.
I
Because
don't
that's Ronaldo's highest
and
achievement.
the goal scoring
goals is,
record, I don't think it can. And the big moments produce something along those lines, then we'll talk. Because Ronaldo won the Euros.
Yeah.
And Ronaldo's not playing for France. It's not the same. He's pulling through a Taban Portugal team half of the time.
No, it wasn't Taban.
It was.
Wallah,
Wallahi.
Taban.
Wallahi it was.
2006, he made it to the semi-final.
Wallah Azim, they've been talking about this.
These two-
2016 Euros, all of the teams were stinkers except France and Portugal.
Yeah.
Wallah,
They
they were all stinkers.
Wallah, they were.
Wallah, Abdullah, look
what
back at
point?
it.
Nah,
they
that
were all
Portugal team was
stinkers.
average, man.
No, it wasn't, Wallahi.
What
It was
point?
Azam.
No,
What
no,
are
no,
you saying, Azam?
Azam.
Oh
No,
my
because
days.
when we say the names
that's
now,
2016 World
no,
Cup.
when we say
Euros.
hey, Abdullah,
Portugal team was mad. Ronaldo carried them through,
Yeah.
bro.
You think so? Wallah?
Yeah,
Wallah,
he did.
Azam, you're saying the names now. Don't say the names now. Say the names when you were
Samao and
2016
shit.
and you heard those names. When you heard those names back in
2016,
2016,
yeah.
you're
They
like,
proved
oh,
themselves,
who's this
but
kid?
yeah.
But now when we hear the names, we're like, oh, these are big names. But back then, it was still average team.
But in football, we can say we won, but legacy in Babla, it's the World Cup will always be the greatest thing of our
I
life.
agree.
And he tried, Ronaldo.
As long as he, Ronaldo played in 6 World Cups he's played in.
And he made it to a
If
semi-final.
Mbappe plays in 5 World Cups, if he has the chance,
He's winning 3
he's
with
winning
them.
3 or 4. At least I'm telling you that. I guarantee you that.
Why is
And he'll be
that?
the best player on the ground in every single. He'll
why
be
is
the
that
best player on the ground
Yeah.
in every single game during that World Cup run.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Best
why is
player.
that happening?
Why? Because he plays for France.
Exactly.
But he'll be the best player in every single game, no matter
Yeah,
what.
both teams.
I tell you something, Hassan. If this guy keeps playing for PSG, he will never be a great player. Never ever.
No.
Come to Madrid, good
I
luck.
don't mean. I told you about my opinion. Like the fact that he never won for PSG is a.
Yeah.
Why is that? That's not his fault.
It's a knock. It is.
It's not his
It's-
fault,
it's-
Hassan.
a little bit.
Because when you're playing for a bad team, you can
was- they
go.
weren't a bad team.
No. It's a bad team.
No,
They
it's
were
a-
a great
it's a
team.
bad
The
team.
They were a
Champions
great
League,
team.
even the finals
PSG
one.
it's one of the worst teams you've ever watched.
That team's fantastic.
They've never done anything apart from winning League A.
Yeah, no, but I'm
That's
talking
it.
about doing that
Or
squad.
League One, whatever they call it.
Look, about this thing, I'll just say, I don't think anyone can top Messi just because he's got it wrong.
Messi will
He's
never.
just got it
Messi is
wrong.
great.
I tell you why. Hassan,
here
Messi
we
was a
go.
great player because he had Xavi, he had Iniesta, he had the
You're
best.
talking by yourself about these conversations.
I'm not. Because
We're having a
let me tell
different
you.
conversation.
Yeah.
The Barcelona 2019 has won literally everything.
Yeah.
You know what I
Who
mean?
was the heart of that, though?
Doesn't
Literally,
matter.
Pep Guardiola made Messi the heart of that team.
Let's say we take Messi out of there. They can still win 4 out of the 6.
No, they
Maybe
won't.
5 even.
No, they don't.
That cause
They don't. They win one. They win one. Abdul. They win one. They might win 2.
5
maybe.
or 6, bro.
No, well, I don't know.
5 or 6 they could have won
man.
without
Because
Messi.
we can't take anything
Easy.
from Messi and Ronaldo being
I'm
the
not
reason
taking
why their
Hassan.
team won.
I'm not
Yeah.
taking.
Okay, we can't
But
do
if you
that.
want to be great, you have to be around great players.
Unless Vinny has a great World Cup run.
He will
Vinny needs
never.
that.
He will
No.
never.
Who's taking the crown? It's
I don't,
Mbappe.
look,
For sure.
don't bring Vinicius Junior. Don't bring any other player. Inshallah, these English people they say for no Jude Bellingham. Nobody is coming close to Messi and Ronaldo. The only one that stands a close chance is Mbappe.
Yeah.
That's the only one.
Well,
That's what I'm
Definitely.
saying. Yeah, no, they don't have a chance of standing of what's it called.
No, not really.
I think it's because of their style of
I
play
think
too.
Vinicius
That's
have a
what
good
kills
shot
them.
too.
Their style of play kills them. Haaland only goals. Jude Bellingham might come close to Mbappe. Maybe with the goals and the assists and stuff, and he's good at driving the ball forward. That's it.
No, he might
scores
steal a Ballon d'Or like how Modric did, like with a fantastic run like that. But he wouldn't be in the conversation of all time. Maybe midfielders of all time. No, Ismail Mnuda.
Mbappe.
No,
I mean
Jude
Bellingham.
And then Haaland, you worry about Lewandowski, those players first. Wallah. Don't even think about Vinicius and Mbappe.
I thought the closest one to get next to Messi and Ronaldo was Neymar. Neymar, unfortunately, he disappointed us.
Yes.
But Mbappe, wallahi lazim, if he continues on this run, also with the goals that he's getting, I don't think he's going to break Ronaldo's records.
No one will, because no one plays that long.
He's 30 goals so far.
Maybe if he joins Real Madrid with that team,
Yeah,
that
he did
midfield is
champion.
No, he
behind
won't
him.
play that long, bro. Ronaldo's been playing since I was in high school, bro. Come on, man.
Nah, but when did Ronaldo's
but
goals
Champions
really
League,
kick in? When
Champions
did
League.
Ronaldo's goals really kick
He
in?
really started after Real Madrid.
Yeah,
After 30.
Still,
bro.
like he's just scored so many goals, bro. He's just stuck.
I don't think Mbappe or any other player. Maybe Haaland's the only one that can compete with those kind of goals. But it's like in the closest.
Ronaldo's lack of World Cup, guys, will impact his career going forward in terms of the all-time.
So Euros counts for nothing?
Not really.
That run, you think?
Not really, not as much. Not as much.
Even World Cup, he made it to the semi-final. You know that.
Abdullah, if he won and he scored a great big goal in the
2006,
final.
yeah,
he made it.
Abdullah.
That's 2006. He wasn't
still made
really.
it.
No, but Abdullah, if he won, that's 2004.
What about the
No, he's saying
2010
World
one?
Cup semi-final.
If
2006 they won.
Nani
against
didn't
France.
They lost
So
to
far,
France
yeah.
1-0.
He made it.
But he was okay in that World Cup. He wasn't great.
He
but
was okay, obviously.
No,
He was the best player of the team.
his best World
He
Cup
was one of the best
2010.
players.
No,
It
it
was
wasn't.
Figo.
Him
That
and
was
Deco.
Figo's
It was
time.
Figo. It was
Even
Deco.
Deco,
bro.
Deco
Figo was
was
carrying
best
that team.
Yeah.
Deco was best player in the team. It was better, but Palinha was better than him. Like it was better. Rui Costa was better than him.
The best World Cup was 2010. The one if Nani didn't header on the line, they could have been in
That was a
Spain.
stinky World Cup from everyone. Wallahi.
Yeah, that's. I
2010?
don't remember that. I don't remember.
I reckon if that goal went in, make it to the semifinals.
Yeah,
I think he could've won
Abdullah
that.
to the audience. You know, everyone around the world knows who Mbappe is.
Yeah,
Like average casual fans. You know what I'm saying?
of course.
Like casual fans. Like people watch that World Cup final. 4.5 billion people watch that final, bro.
Yeah, no, he's.
I know some people that watch only footy. They know Mbappe.
Yeah, wallahi.
Wallahi.
So wallahi, straight up.
Everyone knows Mbappe.
In
Bro.
2024, a lot of people are saying football has become boring. There's no players like the era that we had from 2000 especially. It's fantastic, and like the early 2000s, even 2010s, like the likes of Schneider, Shoutout, blah blah blah, all of these other players that are not top, but they're fantastic to watch. And Mbappe's probably the last one of them. Him and Vinicius Jr.
Do you know what the issue is now? Do you know what the issue is now? There's the big clubs are going quiet. All the great big clubs in Europe are freezing out, bro, because they can't compete with the Premier League. That's the issue of football going forward. A club like Ajax will have great players, like like a Seedorf or Exeter Davids or even Bergkamp or something like, you know what I mean? Or like a team like AC Milan or like Juventus.
Yeah.
Like great European giants, bro. They have nobody, bro.
Mm.
Inter Milan, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I think the problem of the football is going forward.
Yeah.
Like, there's only gonna be Real Madrid, Bayern Munich. It's not like 14 people talk about it anymore. Like,
I feel like we're in a transition right now, boys.
Nah,
It happened around 2006 when Barcelona won the Champions League final. There was a transition. Though football wasn't.
The Premier League was popping, bro. The Premier League was still
after-
around.
Maybe because it's getting
No,
televised
bro,
and stuff.
Chelsea-
Maybe it's because it's getting
after that.
televised and stuff. But I feel like we're at a transition right now.
yeah, but
Messi,
Chelsea-
Ronaldo leaving.
The
We've got a
amount of
new
quality
generation.
players, the amount of quality players that
Chelsea,
were
Man
still in
United,
the
but
Premier League.
Chelsea and Man United were getting to work in the Champions League back then, bro. Every game, wallahi. And even Arsenal. They were getting from 2006. Wallahi, they were getting to work every. They were getting to work.
Arsenal,
Arsenal, what do you mean?
Arsenal getting to work too in the Champions League. Wallahi, get out of here, bro.
Nah, bro, we were right.
Arsenal, Chelsea, Man United, they were always great.
In the Champions League?
Yeah, even in
Nah, wallahi, they weren't really.
They always great
They-
clubs.
how many
Arsenal
finals
were
they
at
make?
16, they always
How many
go
finals?
by
How many
league.
finals
I'm
they make?
still
That's
traumatized.
something.
How
How many finals did they make?
Who?
Between 2000 and 2006.
Nah.
I think they made a
won.
final.
Yeah.
Arsenal made the final 2006. I remember that.
Yeah.
This one, yeah.
Yeah.
And I wish they had won it, Allah.
Yeah,
It would have changed the course of history.
We got 5 minutes to finish off just quickly. We haven't spoken about this for a minute, but the Premier League title is back on apparently. That's what people are saying.
Abdullah, is it back on?
Possibly.
Liverpool,
Well, Arsenal fans
Arsenal,
are biggest cowards for life.
and Manchester
If
City.
if United beat City and then Liverpool and City beat Liverpool next week, then Arsenal is sitting on top. Like,
I tell you what it is, Abdullah.
it's tight, bro.
I had a look last week.
I won the
Like,
Champions League.
Remaining
Well,
fixtures.
first Arsenal, I wouldn't care about the Premier League.
I had a look at the remaining fixtures. Out of the three, Arsenal, Liverpool, and Man City have the toughest.
Yeah.
Man City
The
has
last
struggled.
10 games are like, man.
Man City's got like
so
they
hard,
got like Newcastle, they got Aston
No,
Villa.
this
and Arsenal have the best chance.
This is
They can
Manchester
actually
City.
win it, Arsenal.
This is Manchester City, the next fixtures. Liverpool, Newcastle, Brighton, Arsenal, Aston Villa.
That's tough.
That's crazy.
If they come out of that,
If they come out of that still top,
it's over.
it's perhaps wallahi bijad.
The Premier League cancels the last 5 games. Wallahi,
Yeah,
just
wallahi.
hand it over.
That's
What
right.
about Liverpool?
They have tough games.
Because
but not as tough as
Liverpool got injuries. They got issues right now with the injuries, so that might impact them.
They got Man City Everton got postponed, I think. And we got Manchester United, Brighton, and then Sheffield, and then Manchester United.
That's a hard run.
Manchester United, no one, don't worry about Manchester United.
Yeah, well,
That's how I work, bro.
It's a Brighton's a tough.
Yeah.
Nah, Brighton.
Guys, they don't have their keeper.
I think
They got like 6 players injured. 6 of their starting players in Liverpool, man.
Yeah.
Half their team's injured, bro.
Everton, كيف حسنين?
Because last week, you see, I would say that bro, Sean Dyche, bro. I don't know what the hell. Do you watch that game, bro?
Yeah, I saw the equalizer at the end.
I don't know why
Cause
he
we're
didn't
10 men
start
down.
Onana. Why didn't he start Onana?
He never starts on Nana, bro. I don't know why.
I don't
bro.
understand why.
Wallahi.
Wallah, he never starts on Nana anymore.
It's very weird.
Shakil at Everton.
Anyways,
But we got us 4 points back, bro.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah.
But what is this? What is this nonsense? 4 points back. What about the other 6?
I know, because it was too severe.
They don't know
Punishment.
what they're doing. Wallah, with those-
Because
with that
you know,
punishment.
if the club goes into administration, which is like the worst thing that can happen to a football club, it's 10 points deduction.
Yeah,
So
there's no way that should.
Anyways, I want to ask Abdullah this. Last year, I don't know if you guys remember, but I predicted Arsenal were going to win the league. Hassanin, you predicted Arsenal were going to win the league. Abdullah, you were very confident at the start,
said
I
Liverpool.
was wallahi.
and then you went down. Right now, there's 12. I think there's 12 games to play. Right now, you're 2 points behind Liverpool. Everybody's 26 matches played. It's looking like it's going to be a hectic title race towards the end. What are we saying, Abdullah? Give us your early prediction.
Arsenal supporters cowards. Wallah, the biggest cowards.
I'm captaining
Wallah,
Saka
if Everton
today
was 20th,
for that reason.
if Everton was 20th in the league
Me too, I already
until the
captained
last
you. Captain,
5
yeah?
weeks, I know we're not going to get relegated. I sit with my chest out.
because
Because
it's
I know my team.
That's the other end of the table.
That's even more critical than coming second. Wallah, it is.
Anyways, I said from the start we're not winning the league. I said we're winning the Champions League, and I'm sticking to that.
got to some Champions League.
Because that Porto, you
They 1-0 down to Porto.
they get shot on target, Wallah, the whole game.
حنديم 5 when they come to the
Hey, listen, I want to
Emirates.
ask something. If Arsenal wins the league, would that be the worst? I was watching the starting 11. I think this will be the worst Premier League team of all time to win.
What, Arsenal?
Yeah, to win the league.
Come on, bro. Last year they were one of the best. How can they? We didn't lose anyone.
No, I'm talking about would that be the worst team that ever won the league?
Why?
Huh?
No,
No, let's have better
Man
place.
United's last team.
Which one was that? With Carrick and shit?
The last one بتاع Sir Alex.
bro.
ما
That
بعرف
one was
Danny
bad.
Welbeck, Johnny Evans.
I don't know how he did it, wallah.
Stinking.
Yeah, well, I say Alex Ferguson is a goat. And by the way, we have to do top 10 managers of all time. That's been requested.
That's one of the
More
first
than
things that
once,
everyone
bro.
to do.
Well, I say Alex is. I don't know how the hell did he do it with that team.
With that stinking team, wallahi.
I can't remember his name.
But looking at
Oh, it was
when-
Hernandez this year.
Yeah, but he had Van Persie though.
he had the best, and his personality is ridiculous, bro. He's a scary man, bro.
Anyway, so Abdullah, you're not going to say it? You're not winning it?
What,
خلاص?
Arsenal? I said we're not, bro.
I
think
reckon he can. I reckon he can
We're
go.
an outside chance. Like if it happens, I'd be surprised. Like that, man, it's not.
And I have faith in Mikel Arteta, and he can do it.
I don't.
I think
he can
I
do
think
it.
this is more likely.
And Kai Havertz, Abdullah, Kai Havertz and Jorginho, the guys you've been hating on, they've been doing very well recently.
Get him out of my club, wallahi.
They've been doing very, very well.
Abdullah, normally this is the time of the year where you guys start stuffing up, and now you guys are smashing teams 5-0, 6-0.
Yeah, I know, but
So
let
you
the
re-
tough games come through. But
Also, most fans, if they're that close to the top and there's that many games left and it's that tight, everybody will be backing their team like that.
Yeah,
Last year it's because you were way ahead. That's why you're going crazy.
no, last year the football we were playing,
Yeah.
like when I watched Arsenal, like we were opening teams up wherever we're doing it.
That Aston Villa
This
game?
year is betab. Like things are coming somehow. Hassi was smashing Newcastle 5-0. ما بعرف شنو. Like that first goal, Fabian Schär's on the ground like this. It's his knee.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
an own
yeah.
goal. Like it's not things that excite me. And we've scored the most set piece goals. Like it's not Arsenal like.
Yeah.
That's why it's not something for me to get excited about.
First of all,
that's the only
Gabriel,
reason.
But maybe Arteta's like, yo, this is working.
Maybe.
Let's.
Man, that's
Sometimes
what
you
we're
gotta
saying.
do that, you know what I
Everyone
mean?
is saying we've got a better defensive record. He cares more about.
No, but they had to score. They had to
keeping
score.
other-
man.
yeah,
They
keeping
had to
teams
score.
out
Wallahi.
rather than scoring. And now slowly we're building on our attack. Maybe it's a winning formula. Who knows?
Yeah.
But
the set pieces
it's
are
not
dangerous.
something for me to get
The
excited
set pieces
about.
are dangerous, bro. You guys have scored 13 goals from set pieces.
Yeah, and that's
the
never.
second
That's
team
never
is
Arsenal's
Yeah, I
actually
game.
know,
goals.
man. That's why I can't get excited. Wait for a corner.
Yeah, Everton style.
Everton style.
Well,
Online.
Real Madrid were doing that at one point. Remember, Sergio
we're doing
Ramos,
it.
while he's doing
Ramos
it.
and
Ronaldo.
Nah, bro.
I know we take anything. Any win, we'll take it. Give us the 3 points.
Anyways, let's finish off. We might do a Champions League episode next week, but this was today's episode. Like we said, we're going to be recording on Saturday, so don't expect us to review what's happening in the Prem. This is just the way it has to be. Everybody can't make it to Monday night, so this is how it's going to have to work. Anyways, a reminder to like, subscribe, turn on your notification bell. You guys want to say anything before we finish off?
Shout out to Ollie Watkins. You're my team. Please make sure you score.
Oh.
Make sure you score this week, please.
Shout out to the conference, the European conference. Wallahi.
Shout out to Salah Musa. The
Shout out
goat.
to Musa, wallahi.
Shout out to Sahib Musa.
Shout out to Musa, wallahi. The goal.
Musa, the goat. Asmani, was Udi there?
Of course it was.
The goat.
Hop off, wallahi.
That's the goat.
That's the only one we'll give a shout out to. Wallahi.
Shout
out to Uri.
The
The rest of it is gone.
والله.
Bas.
Nah, Salah Musa, come on, bro.
Wallah,
That's a
Salah.
real goal, wallahi.
There you go.
We'll see you next time. Take care.
I got the sauce. I got the. Yes, I got the sauce. I got the sauce. I got the juice. I got the juice. You other niggas look confused. I got the sauce. I got the sauce. Yeah, I got the sauce. Yeah, I got the sauce. I got the sauce. Nigga, I got the sauce. I got the sauce. I got the juice. Watch. I got the juice. Watch. I got the sauce. I got the sauce. Yeah, I got the